If you're used to editing permissions in SharePoint 2007, you may be looking for your People and Groups option under your Quick Launch menu. But as you can see, there is no such option right now. Permissions in SharePoint 2010 are driven by the Site Permissions option that you'll find under your Site Actions menu. This might look a little different, but really it's the same story as in SharePoint 2007. Any site collection that you create will be created with 3 groups: members, owners, and visitors. If you're in the members group, you get what's called the contribute permission level, meaning you're allowed to view and edit content. If you're in the owners group, you have full control. You can do anything on that site, including creating subsites. And if you're in the visitors group, you get only read access. If you're not in any of those groups, you don't get to do anything. If you're in a site with the publishing feature enabled, you're likely to see a whole bunch of other security groups as well. Groups like approvers, the idea of having people that can manage content but not necessarily be given full control over the site collection. It's a very simple process to add someone to one of these groups. I can simply select the group name, select New to add a user to the group. Type in the name of a user or the name of an Active Directory group, which typically would be a much more usable way of doing this, to add that person to, in this case, the owners group. Officially, even though you're looking for that option to say People and Groups and it isn't on your Quick Launch bar, I can see from the breadcrumb up here there is still an option that says People and Groups. And that's because if I go to my Site Actions menu to Site Settings, I still have the same options here under Users and Permissions. It's People and Groups, Site Permissions, and Site Collection Administrators. So although the way that you get to the Permissions option is different in SharePoint 2010, the underlying behavior is identical.